the Serpent of Shinar. Cole Stratton, a former soldier of fortune, now works as a gun for hire, escorting smugglers and oil men through the unstable regions of the Middle East. He's burned out, cynical, and living job to job. One such job is escorting a shady character named Professor Havelock, an antiques dealer, an alleged treasure hunter. Havelock claims to have a map leading to the lost treasure of Shinar, said to be hidden in the ruins beneath the desert and guarded since ancient Mesopotamia. It's just another tall tale to Stratton, but the payout is too good to refuse. With a handful of armed men and a battered land cruiser, Stratton and Havelock strike out into the wastes. But the desert has eyes. Local raiders watching their every move radio ahead to their ambush. And when Stratton and his men stop for the night, they descend on the camp. Guns blaze and sand flies as Stratton and his men fight back. Using a combination of gunfire and cunning, Stratton drives the attackers away. But not before they've taken supplies and half his men. Needing to resupply, Stratton and Havelock head to the bustling bazaar in Basra. There, among the throng of merchants and shoppers, they meet with two shady arms dealers to purchase much-needed water and ammo. But in the middle of tense negotiations, the arms dealers reveal their true colors, working with a rival treasure hunter who wants the map. This erupts into a brutal street market brawl with overturned carts, flying knives, and improvised weapons. Brawler that he is, Stratton more than holds his own, even managing to knock the rival treasure hunter unconscious. But in the aftermath, he realizes that their quarry is still out there, somewhere close behind. Guided by fragments of legend, Stratton leads his survivors deep into the desert where they uncover a buried temple. Reliefs carved on the crumbling walls depict the strange creature, the Sarush, a dragon-like beast from Babylonian myth. The beast said to guard the entrance to the underworld. Inside the temple, they face crumbling traps, collapsing floors, and ominous carvings that foretell doom. But they aren't alone. As they approach the treasure chamber, they awaken something that has slumbered for centuries. The Sarush itself, alive and monstrous, rampages through the ruins, tearing apart mercenaries and raiders alike in a spectacular blood and sand battle. Stratton is forced to use his mercenary cunning, explosives, collapsing pillars, and sheer grit to drive the beast back long enough to escape. In the end, he loses his entire team except for himself and Havelock doesn't make it out alive. The rival treasure hunter is crushed to death by a falling statue. Stratton, bloodied but alive, leaves the treasure buried forever under tons of rock and rubble. Later, back in a smoky port bar, Stratton drinks his last coins away. When asked if he found the treasure, he smirks and replies, "Yeah, I found it. And it damn near found me." The camera pans to a shot of the desert sands, disturbed by a faint glowing eye staring up from its depths.